My spirit animal, Dwight Yoakam, right here on Bigfoot Country, 92.5, 106.3 FM, streaming on the World Wide Web at radiobigfoot.com. Little bit of a rant here, people. Back in November of 2020, Spotify quietly introduced Discovery Mode, a feature that lets artists boost their songs in algorithmic recommendation at a cost. Instead of charging upfront fees, Spotify takes a 30% cut in royalties from any streams generated through the program. The company framed it as a way for artists to prioritize their tracks, describing it as just one of thousands of inputs shaping users' listener experiences. However, critics argue that Discovery Mode is essentially pay for play, eerily similar to the radio payola scandals of the past. Back in the 50s and early 60s, radio payola involved record labels secretly paying DJs to play certain songs, misleading listeners by artificially inflating a track's popularity. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission outlawed the practice, arguing that hidden financial incentives distorted the market and deceived audiences. Discovery Mode raises similar concerns. Spotify does not publicly disclose which tracks have been boosted, meaning listeners may be unknowingly influenced by financial deals rather than organic popularity. And Spotify has profited handsomely from Discovery Mode. Between May 2022 and May 2023, the program generated almost $60 million in gross profit, with $6 million in May of 2023 alone. A striking portion of this revenue came from independent and DIY artists who are often desperate for visibility. Many of these same artists are already being hit by Spotify's 2024 artist-centric royalty model, which demonetizes tracks with fewer than 1,000 annual streams, effectively cutting off earnings for a large portion of the platform's musicians. For major labels, Discovery Mode may just be another tool in their marketing arsenal. But for independent artists, it presents a difficult choice. Accept reduced royalties in exchange for exposure, or risk being buried by the algorithm entirely. Discovery Mode is part of a larger trend in music streaming, where algorithmic promotion is increasingly tied to financial power. Spotify's recommendation systems are not neutral. They prioritize songs based on engagement, partnerships, and now, who is willing to take a pay cut. This creates an ecosystem where success isn't just about talent or fan engagement, but about who can afford to play the game. Critics argue that Discovery Mode is payola in digital disguise, undermining independent artists while further concentrating power in the hands of those who already have it. Without transparency, fair compensation, and regulatory oversight, Spotify is reshaping the future of music discovery, and not in the artist's favor. Spotify can kick rocks.
The report on Bigfoot Country, brought to you by